For years, they have dominated at countless Comic-Cons. Now they are committed to bringing the experience back in a whole new way. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the two greatest showmen in modern comics. So kick back, bust out your keyboard, and get ready to call it as you see it. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie and Kevin, the live shopping show.
We made it! Welcome to another dynamic episode of Kickin' It with Onrie and Kevin, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Compan. It is great to be here with you guys this afternoon. So, guys, this is our penultimate episode. As of this evening, after we do our final show, we will be taking a 2-week hiatus in order to take on a huge procurement goal that we have. We're about to double the size of our collection. But on top of that, I just got a phone call this morning from a gentleman looking to release some key books from his collection. He's got a box of 200 books. So I'm actually going to have to run out after this show is over and check out his stuff and see what he's got in his inventory. And the stuff I'm digging up today is stuff that is we're looking to get rid of. So we're looking to give you guys really, really good prices. Now, here's the deal. If you've ordered from me last week and you're paid up, your stuff is already out. If you paid up with me just now today, I can ship your stuff out this afternoon. Otherwise, you guys are going to have to wait until next Thursday, I believe. Yeah, next Thursday. And then I'll be able to ship your stuff out because this week we're going to be kind of like we're closing up doors. So we will be out of here. So if you guys order anything from us today and you need me to invoice you and ship out your stuff, you want to get your comics by next week, let me know and I will invoice you promptly. Either way, you guys will be invoiced by the end of the night. But after that point, I won't be able to ship until a week from now. So if you guys are cool with that, then we're good to go. All right. In the meantime, let's check and see what's going on. We got Kevin in the house. Let's get it. And let's start showing you guys some comics. That's what we're here to do. That's the business we're in. All right. So I'm gonna dig out some Ninja Turtle stuff. Some Archie Ninja Turtles, that is. I have Eastman and Laird's Ninja Turtles number 12 and 13. These are pretty beat up reader copies of these books here. So I'm going to do each of them for just $2. And we're looking at $4 for the set. $4 for these two Ninja Turtle books. 12 and 13. $4 and they're both yours. Now I'm going to bust out something else that I think is really, really awesome, and I think you guys are really going to like. I have Action Lab Comics, Baby Badass, number 1 and number 2. And the second issue has his origin story in there. And he's like, my love for you is ticking hot berserker. So we got Baby Badass number 1 and 2. This is a mature rated series right here. There's lots of nudity, which is my take on the word nudity. Some dynamic paneling going on here too. I really like that. See, sometimes artists get really stiff with their art, but here you can see a lot of motion in these two panels here. This is really good stuff. So Baby Badass is a cover price of $3.99. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep it at exactly $3.99 because this second issue is actually a limited variant. So we're going to look at $8 for this set here. $8 for Baby Badass number 1 and number 2. Next up, for you Spider-Man fans, if I got a treat for you guys, I got Back in Black. Issue 539, issue 540, and 541. Now, let's talk irony, my friends. Do you know who's drawing this? The same guy who drew Berserker. My love for Spider-Man is ticking clock berserker. Won't you call these books today berserker? Oh boy. All right. Now, what are we doing on these bad boys? I'm just going to keep them at cover price for you guys. $9 for these books right here. $9, $3 a pop. Get yourself some Spider-Man Back in Black. I really love that first cover. That's a dynamic cover right there. That is a really solid cover. There's Spider-Man, and he's like, tell all your friends about me. I'm Spider-Man. So there we go, $3. He probably does not talk like that, but, you know, I kind of like to put the voices in my head as I see it, you know. We also got some keys on the rack, too. You guys can check them out. If you're interested in seeing any of them, let me know. Now, this is a big, big, epic week. A big week. Because we got... Yeah, word of the day is dynamic, Kevin. I agree. All right. So, we got Falcon and Winter Soldier premiering this week. Now, there has been heavy leaning that Falcon is going to be Captain America. I have a theory. I have a theory that both him and the Winter Soldier are going to become Captain America. Now, here's what we got here. We have a legendary run of Captain America books where Bucky actually suits up as Captain America for the first time. All the issues leading up to it. We have issue 31, issue 32, and this is some really, really epic stuff here. So this is 31. Got Bucky here. We got the Red Skull. And these covers were great. This stuff like really inspired me with Yisun Shin. These were the comics I was actually reading. 32. We have 33, Bucky versus Iron Man. We have the iconic issue 34. This is the first time that Bucky suits up as Captain America, and it is one hell of an issue. It is so good. You know, this is where, you know, Captain America was shot in issue 25 of this arc, and he died. You know, and there was a big deal. And eventually he gets brought back because that's what happens with all Marvel heroes. But what happened here was he died, and for a number of issues, there was no one suited up as Captain America. And so because that was the case, things got really dark. And, you know, Winter Soldier, he was kind of like, well, you know, I've done all this like bad stuff for the KGB. I don't know if I'm a hero. And sure enough, like he gets encouraged by all the right people to pick up where Steve Rogers leaves off, and he becomes Captain America. And he's a very different Captain America, but he still upholds the ideals of what Captain America stands for. We have issue 35 here. These are all in near mint condition, by the way, guys. These are really, really cared for books. 36, 37, 38. 39, and number 40. So this is a really spectacular run here. We got the show airing this week. I'm going to do this entire bundle set here for $60 today, and I highly recommend you guys pick it up because these books are about to double in value. Mark my words. Mark my words. I think they're gonna have Bucky suit up as Captain America. Call me crazy. You know, I think that both him and Falcon are going to do it. All they need is some extra vibranium, and they get a new suit or a new shield. All right, now next up, I got a great series from Avatar Press that has been going for pretty big money on the internet. I have Uba number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Are biting, everybody. We also got the free comic book day version. You could get all of this instead of a bratwurst, instead of a schnitzel. You don't need any of these things. It is just empty calories. A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. Here's what we're doing. Uber number 1 through 4 plus the free comic book day is going to go for just $20 today. $20, and you get all these books. Call it as you see it. Mike, what's up, brother? No problem, man. Watch, you know, we appreciate you being on here, even for a second. Thanks, buddy. Always appreciate you. Next up, I got Black Cat in the house, y'all. I got Black Cat number 1. And I don't just have 1 copy of this. I got 3 copies of this. Black Cat number 1. Really beautiful cover here. This is going to go for $15 today. And you guys don't got to fight over it. I got 3 of them. Just call it as you see it. We got 3 Black Cats. Each one is going for $15. All right. Put this here. Bust out some DC stuff for you folks, for you fine people. For you fine people. I got some Superman here. I got a Superman bundle set you guys are going to love. Oops. Joe Hardy, what's up? Good to see you, man. All right, I have Superman number 307. This is a mid-grade copy. And I have 339, 356, 357, 369, 377, number 3, and number 17, and 18. And if I'm going too fast, guys, let me know. Here's what I'm going to do on this set here. I know I have a reputation. I went back and rewatched some of the older episodes I did, and I noticed I'm like, man, I sometimes show these off way too fast. So if you guys are interested in seeing any of these books again, or you want to get a closer look, let me know. So this book right here, 307, this one's kind of more of a reader copy. It's a little bit beat up. But these other ones here, they're in pretty good shape, and they're going to go for $5 a pop. So if you break up my set, they're going to go for 10. But if you buy it all together, it'll be 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this reader copy, I'll knock the price down to $3. Now you guys can break up my sets, and I'll honor that deal. I'll keep it at $5. You want the whole thing, it's $43 total. If you want just a single issue here, let me know. And remember, they're all $5 a pop. So we got 307. We got 339, we have 356, we have 357, we have 369, 377, number 3, number 17, we got a cool John Byrne cover here. This is really cool. And number 18. And we're looking at 9 Superman comics for $43. Call it as you see it. 9 Superman for $43. Kind of busted this out. Now I'm really going to bring it out. So someone the other day was asking me, hey, Honor, do you guys got any Justice League? Like old school Justice League? And I said, of course we got Justice League. We got all kinds of stuff because you never want to say no unless you really don't have something. If you don't got it, you got to hunt it down, right? So I got Justice League of America number 192, 202, 203, 204, and 205. These are going to go for $5 a pop. We're looking at $25 on these JLA books. $25. These are all yours. Call it as you see it. $25 for this Justice League bundle set. On Friday, Kevin and I did a warehouse raid, and we're still doing the warehouse raid, by the way. We're still going through a lot of the stuff that we have here that we're looking to dump. We had a lot of demand for Avengers books. So I'm bringing them out again because I had doubles of them. I have Avengers 301, 302, 303, 304, and 305. These are all in excellent condition, guys. This is all really, really solid stuff. And these are actually in better condition than the ones I sold on Friday. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books for $15. 5 for 15. What's up, Lou? Good to see you, man. I got your package out this morning. Your ebooks are on the way, dude. All right. Now, I got a lot of independent stuff out today. I really want to give a special shout out to all the independent creators out there who are constantly putting out work. You guys are a huge inspiration to me. You guys are the fire under my ass that gets me to continue pushing forward on Easton Shin. And it's just amazing to be able to support you guys and everything you do. I'm honored to be in a position where I can purchase your work, have you guys on for virtual signings, and then sling your work after I become more familiar with it. Now, in all honesty, this next book I'm going to show you is something I'm not familiar with, but it does come out from a publisher that we support tremendously. We got Monstro Mechanica. So this is some steampunk stuff here from Aftershock. And I'm sorry I pronounced the cover or the title wrong. Monster Mechanica. This is issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to sell these off at cover price, which is $4 a pop, and I'm going to knock $1 off. So we're looking at $15 for 4 comics. Call it as you see it. Kevin's in the house too, guys. Joe, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. All right. Joe, I just came across something I know that you'll want to pick up, but I'll show it off in a little bit because I don't want you to think I'm always targeting you since you are one of our regulars. And by the way, I saw your ink page, man. Your book is starting to look really like I'm so excited. We just picked up a bunch of copies of Joe McPhee's books, and he's going to be printing them up and sending them to us shortly. And once he does that, I'm going to read them very intently because Joe is a true student of the comic book format, and he picks up all kinds of stuff and he studies it. And he's got a very interesting taste, and he's actually put me on to a lot of different things too. So it's really cool. I'm really excited to see his work and get familiar with it so that we can have him on for a virtual signing. So this is going to be awesome. All right. You guys are in for a treat. I'll tell you that. Fans of like She-Hulk and Wonder Woman, you guys got a great series that we'll be showing you guys soon. All right, we got Hawkman number 6, Hawkman number 7, number 8. Look at these covers, guys. This is awesome. You got Hawkman and the Atom on the cover. You got Mr. What is this? Mr. Dr. Fate? Dr. Fate? Dr. Fate. Number 9 and number 10. And I really love this Hawkman run here. Oh yeah, he's punching Green Arrow on the cover. Love that. These covers are dynamite, guys. And Hawkman is really starting to make a real like return in his popularity because he's already been cast for the Black Adam movie. So and they cast a black actor to play him, which I think is really, really interesting because Hawkman is a character that has been reincarnated many, many times. And his history and his roots, I believe, come from Africa. So it actually makes sense that they cast him that way. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with it. I'm going to do this as a $2 run. You want these 5 Hawkman books? It's just $10 for this set here. Call it as you see it. Danilo Santos, get a hold of your keyboard, dude. I don't have a Shvishvagazi in stock right now, but if you want me to, I can look into stocking that book. Just kidding, it probably doesn't exist, not yet. But I did come up with a clever title for a comic. I've been noticing lately that Boom and Image and some of these other publishers have been like coming out with like really long titles for their books, like There's Something Killing the Children, and We're Afraid of Spiders, and there's a bunch of different titles like that. So I have a great title for my next book, and it's going to be called This Title is Too Long. And it's going to take up the whole cover. And then there will be like a little picture of something there. I'm onto something, I know it. All right, anyway, let's keep going. Home I love to everybody too. You know, titles are a tough thing. So I make those jokes with a bit of humor. And hey, who cares what I think, right? These books are selling no matter what. Sometimes there are titles out there that I'm like, gosh, it's a horrible. I Care a Lot. I don't know if you guys saw that movie on Netflix. Horrible title for a movie. I Care a Lot. But the movie itself was phenomenal. It was a great movie. I kind of come from the Stan, philosophy of the title should be short. It shouldn't be long. Jesus. So, I typically try to keep the titles, short. Like, Tales from the Crypt isn't good. Tales from the Crypt, that was the longest title in history. It's a surprise anybody bought it. Jesus! All right, anyway, Stan, we're going to just let you hang out over here, buddy. He's clearly angry about something today. Probably he's upset that we're not going to be here for a little while. So I totally get it, Stan. But we'll be back, man. Don't worry about it. We're not going anywhere. Nobody likes a smartass. All right, but they do like Incredible Hulk 207. And they also like Incredible Hulk 209. And 211. Check it out. He's actually, we got a Gladiator thing here by the Monstrous Mongu. That sounds disgusting. 215, 229, 262, and 270. 271 is a pretty big deal because that's like the second appearance of Rocket Raccoon. And ironically, we don't have that in stock right now. However, we do have these bad boys, and they're all in really great shape. Some great Bronze Age Hulk stuff right here. Call it as you see it. We're going to do this. I'm going to do $5 a pop on these. $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35 for this whole Hulk run here. Call it as you see it. If you want to pick it apart, you can pick it apart too. Each issue is $5. Just let me know. I'll pull it out and I'll show it to you. The little Stan is cranky, Joe. He's not in the mood. He's not having it today. Alrighty. Another character that I think is going to blow up again soon is Doctor Strange. Because Doctor Strange, he's got a new movie coming out soon. And I think it's going to be wicked. We got Doctor Strange #1 here from Jason Aaron and I think it's Chris Bacallo. And the artwork here is really, really good stuff. Got issue 2 here. We have issue 3 here. Check out issue 3. Really solid stuff. This is some of the artwork here. I really love Doctor Strange, and I like modern takes on the character. This is the stuff we're gonna more than likely see get adapted into the movies and things like that. It's dumbed down for your favorite modern audiences. We have issue 3, issue 4, issue 5, issue 6. I like that he's got an axe here too. Doctor Strange operates better with an axe, methinks. And issue 7, which is a Civil War tie-in. So here's what we're going to do right now, folks. We're going to do all 7 of these comics here. And I'm going to do issue 1, which is $5. This is a $5 book. And then we have all these other books at $3. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just do the whole set for $25. I ain't gonna be a penny pincher. We want to move this stuff. $25. This is yours. And if you guys see something you really like and you want to give me an honest offer, let me know. I'll gladly consider it. All right, next up, I have G.I. Joe number 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, and 130. I'm going to do all of these G.I. Joe books. What do you say? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All these G.I. Joe books are going for just $7. That's $1 a book. $1 per. $7 on all of these G.I. Joe books. Call it as you see it. All right. Next up, I got another really solid series here. I'm busting out the good stuff right now, guys. I have Rise of the Midnight Suns, Ghost Rider and Blaze, Spirits of Vengeance number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. This all features work by Adam Kubert, who I'm a tremendously huge fan of. I'm going to do all 4 of these right now for just $12. $12 for all 4 of these books. Spirits of Vengeance 1 through 4 is going for just $12. Mr. Moore, what's up? Jesus! Oh, just messing with the lights here a little bit. Sometimes I worry you guys can't see. There might be too much of a shine here. So I'm going to just kind of dim the lights here. See how we're doing with that. All right, Joe's calling G.I. Joe. I had a feeling you would. All right. As soon as I came across him. All right, Joe. I got you, brother. Joe. G.I. Joe. Joe at 7. I got you. All right. We'll move Spirits of Vengeance over. Spirits of Vengeance, guys. This is a big one. That's a fun one. All right. Next up, I got an interesting Image series. This is actually written by Image's editor-in-chief and publisher, Eric Stevenson. He did this series called Nowhere Men, and we have the entire run right here. You don't got to hunt anything down. Everything is here and ready to go into your collection. We're going to do these. I'll do this whole thing. Normally, if I do it at $3 a pop, we'd be looking at $18. I'll round it down to 15. $15, you get all these books. $15 for Nowhere Men, 1 through 6. All right, next up, I got some really solid stuff here. I got The Flash, number 181. This is Brian Bolland on covers, by the way. He's just absolutely fantastic. We have number 182. This is a really solid cover. Wizard Magazine called this cover like the cover of the month when this book came out. And hunting it down was actually really rough for me at one point because it sold so well. 183, it's another great cover with the Trickster on there. 184 and 185. If you guys are fans of the TV show, a lot of the TV show's flair comes from these comics right here, and I actually think the comics do a better job. And actually, in the comics, it's not Barry Allen. This is not the Barry Allen Flash. This is Wally West, who actually they just stated that he is now revealed, I should say, that he's now back in the mantle of the Flash. So Wally West is the Flash yet again. So we got all 5 of these books here, and I have a price tag of $5 a pop on them, but I think you guys deserve to pay a little bit less for them. So I'm going to do them for only $3 a pop. We're looking at $15 for this set. $15 for Flash 181 through 185. Call it as you see it. Let's see what Joe's saying. History, G.I. Joe, Real American Hero was the first series I read. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, Uncanny X-Men 191 was the first comic I read. Oh, okay, that's cool. Why do you say unfortunately, though? Was there something bad about X-Men 191? That's awesome, dude. We got lots of G.I. Joe. We might get even more with this lot we're going to procure. I got you, man. All right. Now I got another series you're going to like, too. Knowing that is the case. Hang on, I just saw it here. Where did it? Evaded my capture. There we go. There she is. And I'm not sure if you have these already or not, Joe, but here we go. We got Wonder Woman 21, number 22, 23, and 24. I'm going to do these at cover. So cover price is $3. We draw the line at $2.99. So this is going to be $12 for this Wonder Woman run here, 21 through 24. You got Gail Simone and Aaron Lopresti on this stuff. All it is here. Yeah, that's cool, man. Some people suck. I was thinking about that, Kevin. Must have sucked. Some people suck. All right. Next up, I have the official comic book for Metal Gear Solid. This is issue 10, actually. So if you guys are fans of Metal Gear Solid or you need to complete your run, we got it here going for just $4. $4 today. That's the cover price. Oh, I see. That's pretty wild. Yeah, I always just bought Spider-Man. I was always just like way too loyal to Spider-Man. I didn't read much else. I should have, but I didn't. Wonder Woman is called by Joe. Joe, I got you. Joe, I sent out your stuff this morning, by the way. So if you want, I can. If you want me to send this stuff out, I can do it. I can invoice you after the show, or if you want me to hold for you until we get back. So I will be back to send out books and take care of invoicing next Thursday. So I'm going to send out invoices. I can either send them out this afternoon and send your books out right away, or I can hold on to them and send them out for next Thursday so you have some time in between. You let me know what you want to do. But I got you on Wonder Woman. So far, we got a nice Gemini. We could just throw that in, and I can have that out to you this afternoon. All right, Batman. We got a nice Batman run here. We have issues 340, 341, 342, 343. I like this cover. There's a lot of motion in this cover. The dagger's so deadly. We got Jerry Conway and Gene Colan and Klaus Janson on Batman. This is really cool stuff. Original issues. 344. And a first appearance. We have Dr. Death here. Really cool. So here's what we're going to do on these Batman books, guys. Normally we're going to do these at 10 a pop. These would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $60 for this Batman run here, the entire thing. I'm going to do it for $30 right now, which is a steal. These are in really, really good shape. And you get a first appearance of a villain, key issue in here for just $30 for all those Batman books. Call it as you see it. Mr. Trevino, what's up, my brother? Okay, no problem, Joe. I got you. Mr. Trevino is in the house. By the way, guys, I have to add a book to my Flash run. So this is going to go for $2 as well. Or what was it, $3? I'm cutting the prices in half on this. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this will go for $18 now. You're getting 6 for 18. I'll just keep it at 15 and throw in that extra Flash comic. $15. Those are all yours. All right, now I got another character you guys are gonna love. Well, you guys probably already know. And he could show up on Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm just saying. We got Nomad here. Nomad number 1, number 2, number 3, Bucky versus Captain America. Number 4, number 5, we got Punisher here. And number 6. Very, very interesting stuff here. I'm going to do this. These are kind of like mid-grade copies of the book. So I'm going to do this as a $1.50 run. $3, $6, $9 for all 6 comics. $1.50 run here. All right. And let's bust out some Huntress. We have Huntress number 1 and number 2 here. This is going to go for just $10 today. You get Huntress in her first issue for her series. And we have number 2 here. Get the first 2 for just $10 today. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, apparently they're bringing him back as Captain America for something. It could be a flashback sequence. It could be something else, but apparently he is coming back as Cap for something. No one knows what yet. That's the speculation. So we'll see what they got in store for us next. I gotta say, more people are coming out about how they felt about WandaVision. Truly, after the show was over. And a lot of people were really upset about how that show ended. And I have to say, if I'm being completely and totally honest, I am among those people. But I will say this. If you like the TV, whether you like the TV show or not, this series here is really awesome. This is really, really good stuff. And it really kind of takes on the same tone of weirdness that the actual show does, but it has much more interesting villains and it gets to the point much quicker. And it's a great, great series. So we got Vision and the Scarlet Witch in a 4-issue limited series. This is going to go for $50 today. $50, and we got everything here. So it's a complete run of books. Next up, we got Static Shock here. We have Static Shock number 8, number 9, and number 14. I'm going to do all 3 of these for $9 today. $9 for these books. $9 for Static Shock. Or it's just static right now. It's just static-y up in here. All right. Need to drink more coffee. That's the good stuff. Dial H for Hero, number 480. It's going to go for just $5. $5. All right, next up, I got a really, really great series here from Aftershock, and this is a series that we actually participated in for an exclusive. This is like our first exclusive. So as you guys know, we are members of CBSN, the Comic Book Shopping Network, and we took part in a variant that they had for the Kaiju score, which is now being turned into a movie. And this variant right here is going for $15. This is really cool. It's kind of like a Tarantino movie, but with kaiju in it. It's like these guys are like using a kaiju attack to like rob a big bank and get a big score. And it's a really, really cool story. So if you're into that kind of thing, if you like Godzilla, if you like kaiju, if you like all that kind of stuff, but you also like crime. This is right up your alley. And the artwork in here is sensational, and it's pretty brutal. Like straight up the first few pages, this woman totally gets whacked. And I know I'm like kind of spoiling it a little bit, and I'm not going to say any more because it just gets more wild than that. But like the focus is on this like beautiful blonde woman who's, walking and talking, and she literally like walks into her room and gets shot. And, she's just like laying there. And then the person who shoots her is the main character of the story. She suffocates her. And it's very, very like, it grabs you by the throat and pulls you in. And I think that's something that's really important for storytelling, is if you can't do that with your issue 1, then you don't have a comic series anybody's ever going to care about. And Kaiju Score really gets that. And it's a really, really great series. We have 10 copies of this in stock. Each one is going to go for $15. $15 on Kaiju Score number 1. You can also pick it up on our website. It is one of the items that is featured on there. All right, next up, I got a really great run here. I have Demon Knight, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, number 12, and number 13. So we got a run of 3, 6, 7 comics here, and I'm just going to do them for $7 today. $7 gets you all 7 of these comics. That's a $1 run right here, folks. And look at that. We got a full rack. Before I start addressing this rack, I want to let you guys know about our keys that we have at the bottom here. So we have Tales of Suspense, number 94. This is the first appearance of MODOK. It is a mid-grade copy of the book. It is going to go for $150 today. We also have the first appearance of Puma here, an Amazing Spider-Man 256. Puma has not appeared anywhere outside of the comics yet, but he is a character that I could see them doing a lot of cool stuff with him. Amazing Spider-Man 256. He never even appeared on the cartoon anywhere. He's always been contained in the comics. I wonder why. Amazing Spider-Man 256 today is going to go for just $50. We have Masters of Kung Fu number 15. This is the first appearance of Shang-Chi, who's getting his own movie. Again, this is a mid-grade copy of the book. You're probably looking at somewhere around a 4.5 to a 6.5. So 4.5 to a 6.5. We're looking at $250 on this bad boy. We have the first appearance of Captain Marvel, definitely in the upper 7s. This is going to go for $180 today. We have the nullified version of Daredevil 25. This is the first appearance of Elektra as Daredevil. And the cover actually features the Daredevil that we see at the end of this issue or the next one, where he becomes Venomized. The next one is Giant Size Avengers number 3. So the villain that is introduced here is Korvac, and he is going to show up, I believe, as the villain in the next Captain Marvel movie. This is going to go for $85 today. Next up, we have Batman 292. It's going to go for $25. And finally, we have Avengers number 14, which is the death of the original Baron Zemo. Up here, we got some really nice items. We have Ninja Turtles, the complete, the first graphic novel, which collects the first 11 issues. This is the first printing of it. This book is valued at $400. If you're interested in picking it up today, we're looking at $350. You want me to put it on layaway? I'm interested in doing that too. We also got the Marvel Encyclopedia. This thing is a ginormous beast, and it is an encyclopedia of the Marvel Universe. And it's a little worn on the front, which is just like the ink faded on the front. But the book itself is perfectly intact. It is not worn. It's brand new. It also features some original artwork, which is signed, and comes with I believe, a certificate of authenticity. This is going to go. We have this listed. This book right now is going for about $150 on eBay and everywhere else. We'll do it for just $100. So $100 on this bad boy. If you're interested, let us know. It's actually up on our eBay store too. We have it listed on eBay at $150. But if you pick it up from us right now, we'll do it at $100. And last but not least, we have Batman, the new 52 relaunch, numbers 1 through 11, or 12, I'm sorry. The first 12 issues of Batman here. And this introduces the Court of the Owls, the Talon, all of these villains that make a significant impact on Batman's life who have not seen any live screen adaptations yet. We're going to do this entire run here for $250 today. So those are the big ticket items we have so far. And tonight, we're going to have Kevin coming back with the Wheel of Fate. Kevin is going to be adding a bunch of items to the wheel itself. And there's going to be some really cool incentives in there. I'm going to check the comments here. Peter, I think the death of Captain Marvel was actually set up only as a trade. I don't think it was actually done as a single issue comic. It was originally put out as like the original cover has, and I got it somewhere. It has, Captain Marvel and Death's like being held by Death and all the other superheroes there. That was the original like promotion and like push for that book. So we do have Death of Captain Marvel. It's actually signed by Jim Starlin and personalized to me. I'm letting it go for just $15 today. So if you're interested in hooking that up, let me know. And now I got to undress the rack here. So once again, we got Static Shock number 8, number 9, and issue 14. These are going to go for just $9. Kaiju Score, CBSN variant, $15. Call it as you see it. Yeah, I do have some Mr. Miracle, but it's all like it's in the bigger collection. Ask me again tonight, Joe, and I'll be able to dig for it when Kevin's on the air, because that's the beauty of having Kevin here is we can kick it back and forth to each other. So I can pull my Mr. Miracle books. I'll have them out there for you tonight. I have Dial H for Hero number 480, going for just $5. I have Demon Knights number 7 through 13, 7 comics for $7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. You get all 7 for $7. I have Nomad number 1, number 2, 3. And remember, we got a Falcon Winter Soldier show coming out. 4, 5, and 6. It premieres this week. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm just going to do this as another dollar run. $6 for this run here for these Nomad books. I have Huntress number 1 and 2, going for just $10. Flash number 180, 181, 182, 183, 184, and 185. I'm going to do the whole run here. This is 6 comics. I'm going to round it off to $15. Normally we do it at 18. $15. These are all yours. Metal Gear Solid number 10 from IDW is going to go for just $4 today. $4. What do you got? A Vulcan Raven on the cover here. Artwork by Ashley Wood. This is some really solid stuff here, guys. I'm going to see if I can get more of that. Joe McPhee's calling Huntress. I got you, man. Huntress is going to you, sir. And guys, keep in mind, right now is a great time to buy because I'm going to give you guys plenty of time to catch up on payment. Since we're going to be off the air for 2 weeks, we will send out invoices tonight, but don't think you got to pay them off right away. And Kevin, you guys have a little bit more time with because he's going to be around, so he'll get to invoicing towards the end of the week. I'll make sure he gets everything. We're giving you guys a nice buffer in between, so don't be afraid to call stuff. We will get it figured out. We will work with you. We want your business. All right, Nowhere Men, number 1 through 6. This is from Image's own Eric Stevenson. We got issues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The whole run here is going to go for just $15 now. I had it at $18. I'll bring it down to $15. Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. I will do all 4 of these for just $12. $12 on all of these books. Saw a comic of X-Men with Cap on it. What series would that be, and do you have it? Yeah, that's a key one. That is, I believe, in the mid-200s, 245 or something. It's Wolverine, Cap, and Black Widow on the cover. Jim Lee did that. That's a pretty high-ticket item. I can hunt it down for you if you're interested, and I do not have it. The X-Men that I have are within that range, but I will actually bust out some X-Men shortly, so I'll have lots of X-Men for sale in just a moment here. Let's just get through with emptying off this rack here, and we'll build out another one together. I have Hawkman number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, and number 10. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a deal that you can't pass up. You really will look back on this and be like, man, this was a really great deal. Because once Hawkman gets turned into a movie and it's awesome, these books are going to skyrocket in value, especially these right here, because this storyline is just fantastic. So we're going to do this whole run here for just $10 right now. That's $2 a comic. You're saving a 50 cents off of the cover price of each book. Call it as you see it. Yeah, $268. Yeah, what's that valued at, guys? Let me know. What's the current? I just remember it was going for a lot of money. We got Hulk 207, 209, 211, 215, 229, 262, and 270. We're going to do this as a $5 run here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $35 gets you some classic Hulk books. Call it as you see it. You want to break up my set? That's cool too. I'll sell each of them at $5. I will honor that. Yeah, I figured. Why is it a major key? So Peter's calling Hawkman. Excellent. I got you on Hawkman, Peter. Why is that? Why is that issue a major key? I mean, aside from the fact that it's Jim Lee and you got Captain America, Black Widow, and Wolverine, what major character popped up in there? I remember reading that book too. It was not a World War II story. Because I know Wolverine and Captain America had some history in World War II or something like that. They may have, or something was up there. Peter, I got you, man. Thank you very much. I'm reading Dead Man right now. I don't know if you guys if I showed you guys that run of books. It's done by Jose Garcia. He's got a really long name, but he's basically DC's John Buscema. He drew it. And I'm having a really hard time getting into it. Like the last few times I tried sitting down and reading the book, I had a really hard time like kind of grasping it. But it's interesting because Batman's in there and he's not like Batman. He's not like the Batman we know. But like I was kind of like scrolling through and looking at some of the sequentials in there. It's just like really solid artwork. So I'm going to read it so that I can tell you guys about it. And then hopefully one of you guys will pick it up. It's really solid stuff. Keep the coffee up there. All right, Justice League. We got some Justice League here. We have issues 192, 202, 203, 204, and 205. Classic JSA here. This is going to go for $5 a pop, 25. These JLA books are yours all day for just $25. Call it as you see it. So what's going on here? So it's about $40, and it's a rare team up by Jim Lee. Huh. So it's the cover that really does it. I mean, it is a pretty striking cover. You know, you see them all on there, and Cap standing all dominant, and you know, Wolverine crouched over, and Black Widow off in the corner. And she's like, move on over. Well, actually, they got a really good sight of the building across from them. But if they look down, they can see Black Widow. I'm not going to say anything further than that. You can just put 2 and 2 together. 2 plus 2 is 4. All right, we got Doctor Strange here, number 1, number 2, 3, 4. Look, Scarlet Witch on the cover. She's showing up in the next movie. Come on, guys. 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we got this whole set here going for $25. $25 for Doctor Strange 1 through 7. These books are going to skyrocket in value once that second movie comes out. Call it as you see it. Captain America. And again, this is another one. I'm telling you guys, I should take pictures of these if no one picks them up. We have Captain America 31, 32. We're leading up to Bucky becoming Cap, 33 and 34. And I do believe in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, there will be 2 Captain Americas, not 1. So both Falcon and the Winter Soldier will both become Captain America. 35, 36. I could be wrong, but I'm just calling it. 37, 38, and 39, and 40. We're going to do this entire set here for $60 today. You know what? Actually, I'll do it for $50. $50 for all these Captain America books. I highly recommend picking up this stack. This is really, really good stuff. Russell, what's up, brother? Strange for 20, we got a deal. Russell, what Warren Publishing books do I have? Yeah. Let's see. I got some kitchen sink stuff, but Joe McPhee, he called a lot of that stuff. Some of it's on layaway. I could end up with much more Warren Publishing in the next week or two because we're going on a major procurement hunt right now. But let's see what I got here for you. I'll dig up my secret stash here. This is where all our bigger size books are. Let's see. Well, I definitely got Prince Valiant here. These are awesome. Prince Valiant 44. This is going to go for $15 today, if anybody's interested. Let's see. As far as Warren Publishing goes, yeah, I don't got anything else right now because, like I said, Joe called the Spirit, I have the Spirit 1 through 6, but that was called by Joe already, so that's off to the side. But if I do come across more, I will totally let you know, Russell. Let me know what you're looking for specifically. Okay, cool. Hey, what's up, Russell? Good to see you, man. It's been a while. The other Russell Marquardt. There's 2 Russells in the house right now. You know you're getting by in life when you got not 1, but 2 Russells in the house. And Russell, by the way, I don't know if you missed the Captain America bundle we got here, but we're doing all of these Captain America books. This is everything leading up to Bucky becoming Captain America. I've noticed you're a Captain America fan, but we got the first issue of Bucky as Cap. And the whole run here from 31 up to 40, and it's all going to go for $50 today. These are in really, really great shape. So Captain America 31 through 40 is going for $50. And Russell Allen, if you can let me know, I have some vampire stuff. And well, Joe, come on. You know I'm not. You don't have to sweat, man. You know we got you covered. You asked us if you guys asked us to put something away on layaway, we will take care of it for you. Especially if you're a regular, we always take care of our own here. Russell, I do have something for you that I would like you to check out if you have a moment. You were mentioning vampires. I have an excellent series from Asylum Press called The Vampire Verses. And it's done by Frank Forte, who we had on Virtual Signings with Onrie a couple weeks ago. We have the first 4 issues of this. Each one is going for just $3. They're all signed, too. So we're going to do the whole set for just $12. If you're into vampires, and Frank Forte, he actually works on Bob's Burgers. He's an incredible creator, awesome dude, and this is what's left from his signing. So we have, like, I think 2 more sets of this. So this is one of them, and it's going for just $12. If you're interested, let me know. I can even pop it open and show you some of the artwork. It's black and white. It's really great stuff. Frank really just gets it when it comes to making comics. I wasn't really sure at first, because when I talked to him, he was like really shy. He was not sure about how to, get his books out there. And he sent me a bunch of stuff. I had 2 big boxes full of comics. After our signing, after a 1-hour virtual signing, I was literally sold out of everything. I was left with like maybe a stack like this. At first, I had like a big stack like that, and then it went down to this. That's how popular his books were. It's really amazing. You got so many, and don't think I'm not learning from y'all. When I see you guys, doing this stuff, it really inspires me to come up with new ways to promote Yisun Shin. And he didn't even have to push hard or do anything. People just see the titles that Frank Forte puts out, and they're just like, I want it. It's crazy. All right, next up we got Amazing Spider-Man, Back in Black, number 539, 540, and 541. I'm just going to do these for $9. $9 Spider-Man comics. Call it as you see it. And let's check out some of the comments here. Yeah, I saw Joe. You got Frank coming on your show. He's got an Indiegogo right now, dude. Have fun. He's a solid dude to talk with. He's got a lot of experience in the field. All right, next up I got Avengers number 301, 302, 303, 304, and 305. I'm going to do this entire set here for $15. $15 for all of these Avengers books. So that's 3 a pop. These are in really, they're not, they're in decent shape. They need some TLC. You press them, they're going to be near mint copies. They just need some TLC. Put them in a boarding bag, press them out. These will be good to go. $15, they are yours. Some really, really great stuff. Black Cat. We have 3 copies of Black Cat number 1. Each one is going to go for $15 today. We got 3 of them, so you guys don't got to fight over it. Call it as you see it. No worries, man. It's kind of hard to do a Yisun Shin reading. I really appreciate the fact that you gave it a mention, dude. Like, that really means a lot to me, Russell. I really appreciate that. And we need to get your books in stock, so message me, bug me about it, because I'm all over the place. And sometimes, guys, I feel really bad because you guys are tuning into my show. And sometimes when you guys are doing your shows, like that's, I have like a bunch of other things going on, kind of like you do. So sometimes I tune in and tune out, and I'll watch shows later on. Like Joe had a very intense episode of his show from the table of a small press creator. He had Michael Odin on his show this weekend, and is it Odin or Ogden? I'm sorry, I forgot his last name, but he's a creator we've been talking to as well, and he's going to be sending us stuff over pretty soon. He's got a really cool like historical book too, and there was like a pretty heated conversation going on in the comment section, and Joe was just handling everything like a pro, and I made some funny or I tried to be funny. It wasn't that funny, but I made a comment about, Michael during the interview was saying like, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. And I thought to myself, you know what? You should never shoot yourself in the foot. Instead, shoot your customers in the foot and then force them to read your comics. And, do the same thing with artists too. Just shoot them in the foot and then force them to draw the books. And then since your feet won't be shot, you can take the money and run. I learned that from David Anthony Kraft. No, I'm just kidding. Bob Kane taught me that lesson. Speaking of Bob Kane, we got Superman era series. He did not work on it at all. We have number 307, 339, 356, 357, 369. Got a purple guy punching Superman really hard. 377. Doomsday on the cover here, number 3. Number 17, we got John Byrne here. And we got Mignola on number 18. I'm just going to do this as a $3 run now. So this is going to be a all these Superman books are going to go for $3. You buy them individually, I'll do it for five a pop. But if you buy them all together, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $25. I won't even make it 27. $25, you get all these Superman books. If you break up my set though, it's 5 a pop. Michael Odin. Yeah. And Russell, I didn't actually like Steph. Was it Steph who tagged me in today, Onrie? Russell's talking about you right now. I got to go back. I plan on actually going back and rewatching your full episode. So both you and Joe were on at the same time. So I was kind of tuning in, and the conversation that was going on at Joe's show was actually really entertaining. So I kind of stuck on there for a little bit, but I definitely want to hear what you had to say. And I appreciate how you were reading books and actually like doing voices and stuff. Like, that's showmanship, guys. That's how we get people excited about comics, especially independent books. These are not as easy to sell as one would think. So we got Monstro Mechanica. For all you steampunk lovers out there, we have issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are going to go for just $12 today. That's $3 a pop. $3 a pop. These are yours. $12. I have Uber right here. Uber. You don't want to miss Uber. We have the free comic book day, and then we have issues 1 through 4. I believe this is like all about how the Nazis developed the original superhero thing or whatever. I'm just doing this set for $20. It's Avatar Press. I never read it, as you can tell, but I've heard nothing but great things. It's Kieran Gillen on it. Kieran Gillen does a lot of Star Wars stuff, and it's just a solid dude. So call it as you see it. We're doing it at 20. And yeah. Cool, Russell. I got you. Yeah, Peter, it was a smackdown. It totally was. But Joe didn't put up with it. But here's the thing about canceling. I read an interesting article about canceling today. And here's what I'm going to do if anybody tries to cancel me. I'm going to say, you don't cancel me, man. You don't cancel me. I cancel you, man. That's what I'm going to do if anybody ever tries to cancel me. Or I'll just say little Stan said it. Jesus, Onrie, don't put words in my mouth. Jesus! All right, Stan, sorry. Hang out right here. I told you guys he's cranky today. He didn't have his coffee. All right. Black coffee. First cup of the day. Baby Badass. Bang, bang. Baby Badass is going for $8. We got a sexy chick on the cover. We can say sexy on our network. Boom. Call it as you see it. $8. Got Kevin in the house right now. Kevin is saying, I would tell them I have the internet. I could show up at any moment, so watch your mouth. Oh, boy. Kevin was really inspired by Jay and Silent Bob. And he said, if anybody ever talks smack about us, Onrie, we should invest and buy a bunch of plane tickets and show up at their front door and kick their asses. And since we have a growing army of loyal supporters now, we would like to recruit you guys. But Kevin, I think, physical intimidation is a little bit hard. I think what we should do is just go to their house and ding-dong ditch them. And then as they open the door, we just pull out our pants and boot them and be like, hey, called in to see it. Ah. You can't buy nothing, man. You don't know anymore. You can't buy comics from us, man. But we got Ninja Turtles, 12 and 13 from the Archie run. These are pretty beat up. So I'm just going to do them for $4. $2 a pop. And finally, we have Bob Kane's master creation that he stole from Bill Finger. Batman. That's right. Bob Kane, who was slapped in the face by the legendary Jim Steranko, who's like a pretty short dude, but and Bob Kane was apparently really tall, but he walked up to him and he smacked him in the face one time because Bob Kane was a real big jerk. Excellent showman, but a real big jerk. And there's actually a really great interview on YouTube, check it out, where Bob Kane gets interviewed by Stan Lee. And Bob himself referred to everybody who worked on Batman as his ghosts. They were his ghosts. They weren't collaborators. They weren't people who actually contributed anything to Batman. He would lie about work that he actually did, and he just reaped from the benefits of being the guy who was coined as the sole creator of Batman. And he got away with a lot. I actually kind of find it's very sad when you really look at it, especially if you really look into the life of Bill Finger, whose life was the complete opposite. It was really sad. But I find it kind of funny that he was allowed to get away with all this stuff in life. And now he's dead, so what does he care? But anyway, Batman, let's go back to it. 340, 341, 342, 343, 344, and 345. This is a key issue. We're introducing the diabolical Dr. Death, who actually showed up again in Grant Morrison's Batman run. Oh my God, it's snowing. It's snowing again! This is Chicago, guys. 1 week, it's 60 degrees, and then the next day, it's like snowing. We get slammed. Joe, look out your window, man. We got some snow, man. You're going to have to do some shoveling, man. Shovel. You can take these Batman books and shovel because we're doing a deal on these. Normally, I would sell these at 10 a pop. That'd be 6 Batman comics at $60. I will do them for 5 a pop. 5 a pop right now, that's 30. Okay. Vampire Versus 1 through 4. Again, I highly recommend this. Going once, going twice on these bad boys. $12. Call it as you see it. Hunter Smackdown Collectibles. Yeah, that's right. We will find you, ding dong ditch you, and then we will moon you. HeyDon'tActAgain.org and hit. Hey, Kevin's pretty funny. He's created a new website called username Hayden Don't Act Again Christ You're Awful and hit in and then get hit in the nuts. Kevin's got a violent side to him, folks. He really, really does. You know who else is violent? The Punitive One. This is The Punisher by Becky, Klunen, and Steve Dillon. This is some of Steve Dillon's last work on The Punisher. We have issues 1, 2, and 3. He passed away not too long after this series came out. I'm going to do each of these today for $12. So $12 for this set here of Punisher books. $12 for this set. Really solid stuff. It's really great, man. Okay, Russell is calling the Vampire Versus set. That's a good call, Russell. They're all signed by Frank Forte, too. So you're getting a heck of a deal. And Russell, we are going to be off the air for 2 weeks. So if you want, I can invoice you after this show is over and get you your stuff shipped out today. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until next week for me to ship it out to you. Either way, I'm going to invoice you today. So just let me know what you want to do. I can, do either or. Let me know. So Russell, you were down for that. And Peter, I could throw the books you just called right now into your box because you squared up with us. So it's up to you. If you want to wait until I get back into town, and I can invoice you then. Or sorry, you can pay then, and then I'll ship it as a separate box. Or if you want me to just throw it in there, you'll get free shipping. So let me know, Peter. It is a sign of the times. I think people will stand up for themselves. Yeah, Russell, I'm in Chicago. Dude, I'm totally down for you to come out to Chicago. You could totally come on out here. All right, Peter, I got you. You want to wait? That's totally cool, man. All right, next up, I got this really cool series here, which I really want someone to pick this up. I am playing this awesome game right now called Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm not sure if any of you guys are gamers here, but it is so up my alley, it's ridiculous. Go figure, Ishin and everything. It takes place in Japan during the Mongol invasions, and it's really cool because a lot of my customers at Comic-Con are like, hey, is this book about the Mongol invasion of Japan? And I'm like, no, it has absolutely nothing to do with the Mongols. Nothing to do with the Mongols. Jesus, there are no Mongols in this book. No. There are no Mongols. Jesus. All right. Stan is really not in the mood today. All right. We got Samurai Son of Death here. Samurai Son of Death. This is black and white artwork here. This looks like a standalone book. It is lettered by Stan Sakai, the legendary Stan Sakai. Written and created by Sharman Divino and art by Hiroshi Hirata. So this is actually a Japanese artist drawing American comics and doing it beautifully. Like the sequentials in here are just sensational. And look at the battles and everything. I mean, guys, the artwork here is really, really cool. I love this kind of stuff. If you're a fan of Isun Shin, you definitely owe it to yourself for this. Look at this. There's even some awesome sex scenes in this book, too. I won't show them on the air, but they're there. Joe could see it, man. You could see some really cool stuff. Battles, appeal. And I'm going to do this for just $5 today. And it's from Eclipse Books. The first comics collaboration between an American writer and a Japanese artist. That's pretty cool. So there's the back here. Sharman Divino's story combines the history of one of feudal Japan's greatest battles with the new legend of a dead samurai warrior miraculously restored to life. Mixed throughout are the intricacies of politics, religion, and court intrigue, complete with ninja assassins and treacherous spies. This is really cool stuff. $5, it's yours. I might actually just take this and read it. No one claims this, it's mine. I will buy for myself, gosh darn it. Yes, little Stan's in a bad mood. Yeah, I'm not a fan of cancel culture. I mean, like, I really think, guys, that when it comes to this stuff, there's enough sane people to kind of like put it out there. Now, again, certain things that are happening in cancel culture, well, not necessarily cancel culture, but certain aspects of rebranding as a result of kind of like trying to make a better, like, to stand out a little bit differently. In some cases, I kind of agree with it. But especially if it offends people. But like the whole Dr. Seuss thing and like canceling those books, I think is, kind of a little extreme. Some things exist because they were in the time that they were in, I certainly wouldn't want all Nazi propaganda against Jews to disappear, because then people will forget it happened. And I'm a Jew, so like, I don't want that stuff to be burned and destroyed. I want people to know it existed so that we know that this is how we treated people at one point. And then someone could look at that and be like, that's a really good marketing strategy for selling more comics. Just do as the Nazis did and you'll sell more comics. You could sell lots of copies of Uber. Uber will sell for much better. And I'll tell you what, guys, I will get you a free picture of some bratwurst and some schnitzels if you guys pick this up at $20. You can't be racist if you make fun of everybody. There we go. Cancel me. Kiss my white ass. No, I'm just kidding. After this, I am going to get booted. But here's someone else who gets booed and gets away with it because she is amazing, and we had her on for a virtual signing on Friday. And honestly, she did not get the justice that was owed to her, but she put on a show regardless. She's the amazing Kara Nicole, and we have the first issue of Fire Bitch, her fantastic series. I'm going for $15. Yes. And if you try and cancel me, I'll shoot you in the foot as well. Cancel me now. Kevin will show up to your house and cancel you. Yeah, so Fire Bitch is going for $15. And we got plenty of copies of this. So if more than one person wants it, we got you covered. This is Kara Nicole. She's amazing. This is a hilarious book, very controversial in a lot of ways because she makes fun of a lot of different things. And it's great. I love Kara. She's awesome. One of the fun, and here's another show. Here's something else I was thinking about cancel culture. I'm surprised they haven't gone after comedians. Like, look at Dave Chappelle. I've been watching Dave Chappelle episodes. There is nothing but racism on that show. Like, he makes fun of everybody, and it's hilarious. The way he does it is just so fantastic. And, and he makes fun of himself, too. It's awesome. Another show that I'm surprised they haven't gone after yet is South Park. I mean, are you kidding me? South Park has made fun of everybody. I was never offended when they made fun of Jews. In fact, I always found it funny. The one episode that I got kind of like, oh, you guys went too far, was the whole writer's strike that was going on in Hollywood. Like, I think, what was it, like 10 or 12 years ago, and they brought the Canadian Terrence and Phillip on there. Regardless of anything, it's South Park. They make fun of everything and everybody, and they go to the limits. They go past the limits. I'm shocked that no one has gone after them yet. And if you're watching this show and you're a part of the whole cancel culture, don't touch South Park. It's one of my favorite shows. Then in that case, I will definitely come up to your house and I'll shoot you somewhere you really don't appreciate. Kevin will show up as Trace Adkins and sing below your window. Oh, the agony. Oh, absolutely. Your windows will break. It'll be horrible. Now let's see here. A lot of you guys have been commenting, and we got a full house right now, which is fantastic. Let's keep moving here. The time is flying with you guys. All right. Next up, I got some Spider-Man books here. I have Amazing Spider-Man 145, 146, and 147. These are going for $25 a pop, guys. $25 a pop. So we're looking at 75 on the total. 75 on the total. I know it's a big ask, but but these are some classic Spider-Man stories, and these books are in really, really good shape. I love this one, the Scorpion. How does he even go into the hospital? You have to come in through the window like Spider-Man is right now. And that is a huge window, by the way. That window is enormous. And then we got Tarantula here. I love Tarantula. One of my favorite villains. So, Spider-Man bundle here, going for $75. Call it as you see it. Oh, dude, South Park was one of the greatest. It still is. It's still being aired. All right, next up, I got some Big Dog Inc. books for you guys. Now that we're on the topic of cancel culture here, not that they really do any of that stuff, but here's Big Dog Inc. We got sexy, attractive women on the cover of Legend of Oz, The Wicked West. We have issues 1, 2, and 3. Each one is going to go for $3.50. So we're looking at a total of $10.50 for all 3 of these books. Call it as you see it. Yeah, no, not yet, Eric. We are working on it. What's up, Michael? Good to see you, man. We were just talking about your interview show on Saturday and talking about people shooting people in the feet. People deserve to be shot in the feet, especially if they're not supporting comics like this one that I'm about to show you guys. We have the Cape 1969. This is written by Joel Hill, who is the son of Stephen King. So we got issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. The Cape is about a guy who gets superpowers and then decides to use his powers for evil. It's pretty wild stuff. We are going to do this entire set here for $15. It's a whole run of books. You ain't got to hunt it down. First 4 issues of a break-off series, 1969. Okay. Russell, I got your message, just so you know. All right. Now, next up, I have some Elektra books here that I wanted to show off. I have Elektra 4, 8, 9, and 10. These are going to go for $4 a pop, $15 for the total of Elektra books. Call it as you see it. Oh, no, he was talking about Michael. Someone tried to cancel Michael. It was sad that he tried to cancel him. You know, Michael, don't sweat it, bro. You got a lot of support in the community, man. And I support you, and Kevin supports you, and it's we live in some pretty wild times. And here's why I want to tell you about Batman and Robin Adventures, because try canceling this bad boy. It's in really good shape, and we're going to do this for $10 today. Numero uno. Batman and Robin Adventures #1. Based off the animated series. Really fun stuff here. Surprised no one's called that yet. All right. Some more Wonder Woman for you folks. We got Wonder Woman number 201. 202. These are awesome J.D. Jones covers. 203, we got Batman on the cover. And 204, Batman showing up again. I'm going to do these for $3 a pop. $12. These are yours. $12 for these Wonder Woman books. All righty. Next up, I'm going to bust out an image series. Kind of interesting. It's called Ghosted. It's by Joshua Williamson and Goran Sudzuka. This is the cover of the first issue. It's from Skybound. This is number 2, and this is number 3. We're going to do all 3 books today for $9. $3 a pop on these. $9, they are all yours. Okay. Got a great full house here. I appreciate everyone who's watching right now. Thank you so much. It means so much to me and Kevin. All right, another independent series that I want to tell you guys about is Memorial. We got Memorial number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 5. We're missing number 4. So because that's the case, I'm going to knock the dollar off the cover price of each of these. These are normally $4 books. So Memorial, I have no idea what this is about. I have not read it. But we got 4 books going for $3 a pop, $12. Memorial is yours. And I didn't say Moyle, I said Memorial. It's the Moyle. By the way, guys, I was at Walmart the other day and they had a big section full of gefilte fish. The Jewish side of me was like, where's the mustard? Where's the horseradish? Give me the horseradish. All right, next up, I got a really awesome series here from Yisung Shin's very own Giovanni Timpano, who collaborated with Steve Orlando on a Dynamite DC Shadow Batman series where Shadow and Batman team up. And Giovanni did all 6 issues of it. The first issue here is just really beautiful stuff. This is Giovanni's first Batman work. And he is just phenomenal. He is the original artist of Yisung Shin. He's also Italian, which means he doesn't speak very good English. It's not his first language. And I make fun of him constantly about it. And we got Tony Daniel on the cover because that's what you do with foreign people. You got to make fun of them constantly because, especially if they're artists, they get hot heads and they're Italian. They think that they're the best at everything. Like, I had dinner with Gio in Florence, and he was like, no food is better than Italian food. And I'm like, first off, I'm sorry for the horrible Italian accent. But he was doing a lot of this. And I was like, shut up. Go to Russia. They have really good food over there. Have you ever tried cow tongue before, Gio? In your stupid Italy, your pasta and your pizza? Have you ever had borscht? Have you ever had meat jelly? All right. Russia has the best cuisine on the planet. Trust me. It's made from human excrement. They really do eat cow tongue. My wife is a huge fan of cow tongue. It's disgusting. I will never put that stuff in my mouth. All right. Anyway, we got issues 1 and 2 of Shadow and Batman by Giovanni Timpano. These are going to go for $5 a pop. So we're looking at $10 total for these 2 books. That will come bagged and boarded, by the way. Thanks to Mr. Stiltner, if he's watching the show still. Eric came in and he put together a bunch of boards and bags for me. So that has made things so much easier for us when we're shipping stuff now. So if you guys need us to bag and board your books, just let us know that that's your preference and we'll do it. Mr. Moore. Actually, some Russian food is... Actually, there is a lot of good Russian food. You know, Mania, the dumplings and borscht is actually really, really good. I love borscht a lot. And then there are just some other dishes that if you can kind of get over the idea, I'm not even going to tell you what's in it, but if you can get over the idea of it, it's actually really good. We have the bones of Russian prisoner from World War II, and we made special delicacy. This one is called Screaming Man Who Was Shot 17 Times. It melts in your mouth. You'll not taste the death at all. We have JSA. Cancel me now, bitches. All right, I got JSA 67. Look at this. It's like Russia outside right now. snowing so bad, man. All right. 68. 69. Check out these Alex Ross covers. And number 70, we got Mr. Terrific on the cover here. I love Mr. Terrific. I'm going to do all 4 of these books today for $10 for this whole set of JSA books. Call it as you see it. It's kind of like Korean food, you know. That's how I say you got to look at you got to treat Russian food. You know, like some Korean food, it's like, oh man, like fermented cabbage. That sounds disgusting, but it's actually really good. I love kimchi. I can eat kimchi, like I can eat an entire jar of kimchi. I love it. And, you know, I've tried all kinds of different stuff. And actually, I have to say that's something that's really important to people of different cultures. You can make fun of anybody you want. Words are just words. But if you really want to show respect to somebody, especially from a foreign country, you got to go there and try their food, you know. And when it comes to our promotion for Yisun Shin, we want the people of Korea to know that we are we are not only capable of sharing their culture with the rest of the world, but that we appreciate it enough to do that. So if someone gives me something to try, I have to try it. I've tried. I've seen an octopus, a little like tiny squid, killed in front of me, and then I had to eat its tentacles while they were still jumping up. And I actually ate it. And it was moving around my mouth and kind of sticking to my teeth. And it actually cleans your teeth. But I had to try it. It's not like I can't do that. And maybe afterwards, if I really don't like it, I'll go vomit or something like that. But I never had that happen. I'll try anything once, except for dog crap. 2 girls, 1 cup. That literally, yeah, that stuff, no doo-doo for me. That's like my only exception. No doo-doo and no penis. Those, everything else is on the table. I'll try anything. Or testicles, off the table too. All right. 4, Marvel Knights 4. We got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. I'm going to do this whole set today for $10. $10 for this whole set. That's $2 a pop per book. And you got Steve McNiven on this. Steve McNiven's an awesome artist. Head cheese. Yeah, dude. Peter, you had some kimchi? Yeah, consume yellow snow. Yeah, pea's another thing too. Like when I first had kids, my wife was like, "So cute when they pee and poo all over you." And I'm like, "No, it's not." Like I looked at my kid too, and I'm like, "If you poo or pee on me, I will disown you." And just as I said that, like a squirt of pee just shot up into the air, and I was like, I just took a step back, and I'm like, honey, we got a situation here. Punisher, number 10, number 11, number 12, 13, 14, and 15. We got Mitch Garrett's on this. Mitch Garrett's is absolutely killing it right now on Strange Adventures. He was also the artist of Mr. Miracle. These are $4 books, folks, but we're going to knock them down to $2 for you. $2 Punisher books. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. $12 for these Punisher books. This whole run here. Call it as you see it. Next up, we got a series here that I wish would work better when you paid for it. It's called Cable. Cable. We have number 1 and number 2. Part of a 2-part series featuring artwork by John Romita Jr., the legendary John Romita Jr., Blood and Metal, JR. I'm going to do this set here for just $10 today. $10 for these 2. For Cable Guy. All right, now I'm busting out some of my treasured Mcfarland Spider-Man comics here. I'm telling you guys, this stuff. We have Amazing Spider-Man 311, 312, 313, and 314. These are going to go for $15 a pop. It's a big ask, I know, but these are Mcfarland books here, and they're in great shape. I don't bust these out often. I don't take them out often. I'm always waiting for that perfect moment. But 15 on each of these. We got that Christmas set issue too. Ho, ho, ho. He's looking at Mary Jane. This is right when she started her crack addiction, where crack addiction started. And then we travel back to Amazing Spider-Man 259, where she turns into Hobgoblin because she gets hooked on meth. We'll bust those books out again later, possibly. Where nothing can possibly go wrong. $60 on these books, call it as you see. The only thing I would like to cancel is drugs, okay? Drugs are bad, okay? See, South Park gets lots of good messages in there. How are you going to cancel that? Next up, I got a really, really good series here. And I'm going to take a more serious tone for a moment because this is another creator-owned series that has just totally killed it. If you got kids, and I've read this book because I had the creator on for a virtual signing. If you have kids, you owe it to them to pick up this book. Cat Dad and Supermom is a series that tackles bullying. It teaches kids how to handle bullying, and each episode or each issue kind of tackles a different aspect of it and different issues. It's the sweetest book in existence. I read it and it literally brought tears to my eyes because, I used to get bullied at times. I used to see other people get bullied, and it is just really beautifully written. This series got picked up by Scout, and now Scout is going to be printing the books. So what we have here are 2 copies of the book signed by the creator, and this is from his original print run. So once these books sell out, they're done, and there's only 500 of these in existence. Cat Dad and Supermom number 1 is going for just $10 today. Yeah, Kurt did. We were laughing about how Kurt bullied me yesterday with his wife. So the Wonder Woman's, Russell, these are going to go for just $12. So $12 on the set. That's three a pop. This is Greg Rucka and different collaborators. Let's see. I think this is Dave Johnson worked on this one, I believe. Drew Johnson. So $12 on this, Russell. Let me know if you're down. I'll throw them aside for you. We got 15 minutes left. Exactly 15 minutes left. Joe McPhee called Wonder Woman. Joe, I got you on Wonder Woman so long as Russell decides to pass on it because he did ask about it. So if Russell passes on Wonder Woman, those books are yours. If you're looking for those particular issues, I think I might have a double set of at least some of them in the back. I can check for you when I pull out the Mr. Miracle. Okay, so Russell is taking that Wonder Woman set. All right, Russell, I got you on this. So Russell has got it. Joe, let me see what I can do for you, all right? I might have another set of those. And if not, just give me a little bit of time. I'm sure I'll come across those books again. And then not too distant. All right. Now, I promised you guys I'd bust out some X-Men, so it's better late than never, right? All right. So I have Uncanny X-Men number 156. This is the first appearance of the Starjammers. This is going to go for $35 today. I have number 157. We got Phoenix here. This is going to go for $15. 158 is going to go for $15. 159 is going to go for $15. And 160 is going to go for $15. This will not be a set I can break up. So what do we got here? 35 and then 60. So $95 for these X-Men books here. Call it as you see it. If you want to break them up individually, you can. Sorry, I will break them up individually because it's a big ask. So I don't expect you to just pay $95 if you only want one of those books. Each one will go for the prices that I indicated just now. But if you break up the set, it's not a big deal. I will totally do it because these X-Men books are pricier. So I will do that. I'm sorry. All right, cool. Thanks, Joe, for being so understanding. We got a great crowd here. The one thing I love about you guys is that you're all so kind to each other and understanding. No one ever fights over anything. I really appreciate that. You guys are all good people. I appreciate working with you guys. All right. Let's see what else I got here. Let's bust out some more. All right, Joe. You asked me about Catwoman When in Rome. I have issue 1, chapter 1, chapter 3, and chapter 4. That's all I have in stock right now. But I'm going to do these for just $2 a pop. $6. This is all yours. Call it as you see it for Catwoman When in Rome. $6. Was thinking about putting the price at $4, but you know, 6 is 4 per pop. I mean, so I would have done 12, but I'll do it for 6 since I don't have the whole run. Dang, I actually have more X-Men. I'll save it for tonight. All right. Let's see here. Oh, cool. I got something here for you guys. Suicide Squad. I have issues 13, 14, and 58. I'm going to do this for $9 today. Each book going for $3. $9. For all those Suicide Squad books. All right. Catwoman. Bang. Goes to Joe. 6. Okay. Suicide Squad's up here at $9. All right. Let's put this here. And guys, make sure you tune in tonight. We'll be back on the air for our final episode, episode 80 of Kickin' It with Onrie and Kevin live shopping show tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. Tune in. We got lots of great stuff. Kevin and I are writing up different rewards for the Wheel of Fate and stuff that will really help kind of leverage everything. And he's got a bunch of new stuff in. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. So be sure to come and hang out with us. All right, next up, I have the first 3 chapters of Shazam, the Monster Society of Evil. That's part 1, part 2, and part 3. Now, these books are matted. They are, they got really awesome covers. And each one is going for $6. That's the cover price on each book. But I'll tell you what, I'll knock it down to $5 per book. So we're looking at $15 for the set. $15 as opposed to $18. Saving $1 off the cover price of each of these. And we got 9 minutes left on the clock, folks. So I think I'm going to start busting out some Red Sonja. I have Red Sonja, Queen of the Frozen Waste, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. $12, you're saving $2 on the cover price of each book. So $12 gets you all of these books. Normally it'd be 14. We get it for 12. I got another JLA run here. I have JLA 208, 209, 210, 211. Look, the Superman's punching a guy in the dick here. Look at that. Bang, right in the Johnson. 212, 213. Canceled this, DC. Alrighty then. Here's what we're going to do on these. I'm going to do this as a $5 run here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $60. Sorry, no, $30 gets you all these books. Not 60, 30. Gets you all these books. All right. What's the next book I'm going to pull out here? I will let you know right now. All right. We'll make this special for you guys. Yep, this is it. The Fearless Defenders. Issue 1, you got Valkyrie on the cover. Colin Bunn. Mark Brooks on the covers. Issue 2, I think that's Mark Brooks. Is it Mark Brooks? Number 3 and number 4, the head of Dr. Doom. This is awesome. Is this the Australian edition of it? Either way, it's in the Age of Ultron tie-in. I am going to do these today for just $12. All 4 issues for $12. Each one is $3. So 3, 6, 9, 12 for all 4. And that is another full rack here. We have 7 minutes left on the clock. The Oz books, Eric, are going to go for $3.50 a pop. So that's $10.50. Let me know if you want to throw it into your pile over there. I can do that. And actually, we have room for one more book here. And then I will do an undress. I will undress the rack. Pull out some Daredevil. Some classic Daredevil. I have Daredevil 286, 287, 288, and 289, and 290. We are looking at all 5 Daredevil books. These are going to go for $20 for the set. $20 gets you all of these Daredevil books. Call it as you see it. All right, let's see. Subholtzina says, what am I doing, man? I am selling comics right now. If you see something you like, call it as you see it. We are allowing you to, this is live sales. So basically what we're doing is we are showcasing comics, giving you prices. You guys can call it as you see it in the comments section, and I will pull each comic for you, and we can get you going on the tab. So if, this is actually going to be our last call. We're down to the last 5 minutes. I'm going to undress this rack right now, give you guys one more chance to see some of these books. Some of them you'll see on tonight's show. Some of them you may not. So let's kick off Shadow and Batman number 1 and 2. Again, this is a DC Dynamite crossover between the 2 characters, and it's illustrated by Yisun Shin's very own Giovanni Timpano. Yisun Shin is my comic series. And if you guys are interested, I can tell you more about that too. We're going to do the first 2 parts of this for just $10. Batman and Robin Adventures number 1 is going to go for just $10. You're from India. Well, it's no worries. We can ship to India. We ship worldwide, so it's no big deal. You just call it as you see it. You can build out a box. It's going to be kind of pricey, obviously, with the shipping, but we'll work with you to get something out. You know, we can work on payment plans. You know, we do everything through PayPal, so as long as you have a PayPal account, it shouldn't be a problem. Let me know if there's something you see that you're interested in. We got Punisher 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. This is from Edmondson and Garrett's. We're going to do this whole set here, all 6 comics, for just $12 today. $2 Punisher comics. Cable number 1 and 2 is going to go for $10. This is JR's run in the series. $10. Call it as you see it. Amazing Spider-Man 145, 146, and 147. All 3 of these are going to go for $75 right now. 75 on those. Memorial number 1, 2, 3, and 5 is going to go for just $12 today. I'm not going to dollar off the cover price of each book because I'm missing issue 4. I don't have a complete run, so I'll knock a little bit off. Hope you guys saved. Fire Bitch number 1 by Karen Nicole is going for $15. $15. Call it as you see it. Wonderful series by an independent creator. Just had a successful campaign for its 2nd issue, and never fails to succeed. Cat Dad and Supermom number 1 is going to go for just $10 today. We got 2 copies, and that's it. Call it as you see it. Highly recommend picking up Cat Dad and Supermom. Can't recommend that book enough. Amazing Spider-Man 311, 312, 313, and 314 is going to go for just $60 today. $60. It's $15 a pop. Call it as you see it. We have Shazam, the Monster Society of Evil. We have the first 3 chapters of this. We have 1, 2, and 3 going for just $15 today. All 3 for $15. Call it as you see it. Going to run a little bit over time, but that's okay. We have Savage Red Sonja, number 1, Queen of the Frozen Wastes, number 2, 3, and 4. We're going to do all 4 of these for $12 today. Elektra. We have Elektra number 4. Number 8. It's got a little bit of a bend at the top, but I think with the board and bag, actually, no. All right. We have Elektra 4. This is just going to go for $2 now. 8 and 9 and 10. So 8 will go for $2. The rest will go for $4. So we're looking at $15 for the set. $15 for the set of Elektra books. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. No, I don't think I have that. I do not have that in stock. Send it to me and I'll see if I can get it for you. We have JSA 67, 68, 69, and 70. This is going to be a $2 run here, $8 books. Call it as you see it. Marvel Knights, Fantastic Four, number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Highly recommend picking these up. We got a Fantastic Four movie coming out soon. All 5 of these for $10. $2 comics. It's a $2 run. This Daredevil run, I highly recommend picking this up too. 286, 287, 288, 289, and 290. These are going to go for $3 a pop. We're looking at 15 for the bundle here. 15 for the bundle. Peter's calling FF. I got you on that, Peter. Thank you very much. Fantastic Four is going to Peter. All right, give me just 1 second here. We're going to go a little over time. It's okay. I ain't got anywhere to go. We will clean off this rack, and then we will close out the show. All right. Legend of the Wicked West. Legend of Oz, the Wicked West. This is going to be the last time I offer this right now. We're going to do all three of the first three issues for $10.50. I'll just round it off to $10. Not gonna pinch you for that extra 50 cents. Ghosted, number 1 through 3. 1, 2, and 3. This is from Image Skybound. This is gonna go for just $9. $9 on this. Call it as you see it. We have the Cape 1969, issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will do the whole set here for $15 today. You ain't got to hunt anything down. We got the whole run here. That's a bundle deal. 15. Son of the Samurai. No one's calling this? I'm going to take it. $5. Okay. Russell's taking the Oz set. That's a good call, Russell. BDI books sell really, really well for us. We're really big fans of what Tom Hutchinson is putting out there. That dude's a huge inspiration. Oz is going for 10 to Russell. Russell, you got a nice stack here, dude. But you let me know if you want to hold on to it a little bit longer. But I can totally fit this in a Gemini right now if you want me to invoice you. Let me know. Not a big deal. Punisher by Becky Klunen. Coming on the last few issues of Steve Dillon's work on the series. We're going to do this for $12 today. All 3 for 4. Or sorry, all 3 for 4 a pop. So that's 12 total. Suicide Squad. Highly recommend grabbing this while you can. Got issues 13, 14, and 58. I'm going to go for just $9 today. $3 a pop. Fearless Defenders. Number 1. Look at these covers, too. You got Misty Knight and Valkyrie, number 2, 3, and 4. We're going to do all 4 of these for $12. Call it as you see it. Yes, no problem, man. I got you. I'll send you an invoice as soon as we're off the air. Got 2 more things I want to show you guys. Last time, call it as you see it. We got 208, 209 of Justice League, 210, 211, 212, and 213. We are going to do all 5 of these for $5 a pop, but I'm actually going to knock them down to $4 a pop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $24. Call it as you see it. Peter's calling Defenders. I got you on Defenders. Peter is getting the Defenders at 12. Defenders. 12. Okay. Last but not least, we got these X-Men books here. We have the first appearance of the Starjammers. It's going to go for $35 today. We have number 157 going for $15. 158 going for $15. 159 and 160. Every other issue is going for $15. You want the whole set? It's $95. If you want each individual one, it's the $15 for the other ones. The 156 is going to go for $35. Folks, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on the show this afternoon. I had such a great time hanging out with you guys this afternoon. I will be back in the evening in just a couple short hours. I'll be back here with Kevin, so you guys will have access to not just 1 but 2 full collections, and we will be showing off stuff. You guys can bundle up your orders. This will be our last show for the next 2 weeks because we're working on a big procurement goal. We're going to be inheriting close to 15,000 comics over the next 2 weeks, so we gotta kind of close our doors so we can make way for that, organize everything, get everything in stock. So we will be back soon. Thank you so much. Now remember, tonight's our last episode. It's episode 80, which should be kind of like a milestone episode. 80 episodes on our own network. 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you all. See you in a couple hours. I spent all his Biden money on